Репетированный мой телефон, дай, пожалуйста. What is your opinion on baking that? On which one? On which one?
That's what I'm trying. I don't know. It's one someone suggests to me.
Which one?
Does it-
Название не знаю.
Does it really matter which one?
А какая разница, если ты скажешь? Is that the secret?
Mom, my mic is on. Can you hear this conversation?
Not yet. No, not yet. No, it's not started yet.
Yeah, it did, Mom.
Okay.
Just because I take 2 minutes to let it doesn't mean people can't hear you. So
Okay.
please.
Don't talk. I'm talking about food.
And welcome to the night show. I'm your host, TK Diz, Isaac Kusip, and Orion. You know what you can call me. I'm your Grand MC, your night of entertainment, the one, the only. And we're continuing our adventure into SAO accusation, where we're hopefully gonna hunt down. Well, we have only the Clamp Custer now on this floor, but we're hopefully gonna reach the church soon and find our way around. Not before we take out literally every minion in our way. Just that grinding scheme, because you know how we do it here. Hopefully we'll find more than just gargoyles and stone. But of course we're going to have to explore for the Clamp Custer because I don't know where it is, but I don't mind cutting down these minions because they are a great amount of XP. Only that they start flying around weirdly. And then when they fly around and hit a spot I cannot reach them. So I do wonder how many floors we're actually going to have to do with this. Go the way I want you to, Kirito. Oh, god damn it. Kirito. Oh. Ooh, there, I can see it on the... Come on, Guardian Beast. I thought you were supposed to be tough. Only the first one of these is giving us any bit of trouble. Alright. Now, and just so I can make this up, hit it till it dies! Boom. Ripping out the trophies to beat 10 clamp clusters. Damn. That was right by the stairs? That should be the last of the clamps on this level. Let's move to the next floor. Yes, let's. Does really wonder, how many floors do we have to go? What is this? Where's Lady Pontifex carried out her sacred arts experiments on an arena of sorts? Arena? I see. I suppose she experimented with various methods of combat too. Correct. Linnell and Fezel aside, she also conducted experiments with various beasts. Therefore, creatures revived by the clamps here should not be taken lightly. We may encounter especially powerful beasts from the Pontifex experiments. Okay, let's head out once we're all geared up. So far, it's just arrive on the top floor. Resurrected beasts, go figure. We're gonna have to fight our way out. Indeed. Well, I mean, this don't look that difficult. Venom Wrath, the Empress. Well, he's a higher level than us, so that's sad. That's sad. Magus, no rickrolling. How did I get... Oh no, that's not turn on, that's just the angle. I understand you couldn't, but... See, the fun about the rickroll is actually, you know, rickrolling someone, not just posting the song in my comment section. That, I feel, is more a rather weak attempt at trying to do anything. Oh, looks like the big guy's down for the count. Oh, it's already over? Damn. Alright, so I'm guessing that looks like it's also the end of our floors. Nah. Alright, we can keep moving. Come on, go to the next floor. Medna doesn't look good. What's the holdup? Are you not feeling well, Medna? I'm sorry, it's my head again. I've never been to this tower before, and yet it feels with familiar dread. Ugh. Another failure. Perhaps you truly are defective. You're wrong. I'm not defective. Let me out. Return to me to my family. Nadia, you may be a defective, but you're still the most promising vessel yet. Tell me, why were we brought into this world? I will carve it onto your pure blood for all of eternity, as proof of this tainted bloodline. That. Menya. Kirito, I'm sorry. No need to apologize. It's okay to be scared. Hell, even I'm scared. I know, but I'm okay now. My head doesn't hurt anymore. But what in the world did I just see? It felt like me, and yet not me at all. The pain in my head and that memory, it's like someone is warning me to stop. But Menda, maybe you really should go back. It's fine, the pain is gone. I decided to fight beside you to the very end. And for all the wayfarers that were sacrificed, I must stop Hershey's pine. I understand how you feel, but... Kirito, look at me. Huh? Like this? Yes. Thank you. Now come on. Wait, that's it? What just happened? Wait, that's it? What just happened? For some reason, looking into your eyes puts me at ease. Really? First time I've heard that. Yes, it's a first for me too. I've only realized it a little bit ago. Or maybe it was something I didn't want to realize. Huh, what do you mean? Come on, let's get moving. Everyone's waiting for us. Hey, what? Hey, Medna. Oh, at least now I can fight the flowers. I feel bad if I didn't clear the room. Although apparently we still got more to fight. Damn. I really hope the game's not expecting me to go through all 100 floors. Especially if it's gonna be all floors like, or running around looking for clamps. That one's already dead. Head upstairs. Okay, looks like this is just a straight path. That I appreciate. Though it does make for terrible grinding. This is the 49th floor, then 50th of that operator girl and its ghastly chamber. Right, almost halfway up the tower. Damn, we're already halfway up. Right, almost halfway up the tower then. Yep, although it was Linnell and Fizzle who dragged us this far last time. Huh, that's right. I honestly didn't know what would happen to us back then. No kidding, but I couldn't tell you and risk those two hearing my plan. I'm sorry you had to wait until after we ran into Fanazzo to learn what was up. It's fine, I trusted you, and I knew we'd get through it, as long as I was with you. Really glad to hear it. I believe in you now, too, you know. If I recall correctly, we already beat the administrator once before. We got through that fight together, and here we are again, side by side. As long as we're together, there's nothing to be afraid of. Yu-Gi-Oh. I must have a pretty good friend to believe in me so much like that. Alright, let's head to the top floor. We have an Alice to save. One more time. Yeah. Let's go, Kirito. Pretty sure Alice is in danger here, but whatever. Head upstairs. Everyone stop. What is it, Alice? Someone's coming. Please be a Tertian so we can kick his ass finally. Is that? No, another new Ategri Knight? Maybe they were being resynthesized by the Senate, or they're like Hershey'n. Either way, we have to find out. I'm Alice Synthesis 30. Pardon me, but would you tell us your names? Names? You know that thing the Prime Senator or whatever calls us? Oh, my name is Cardo Synthesis 28. And I am Jared Synthesis 20. Wait, are these the two Fennel and Fizzle killed? Cardo, have you been inside the Central Cathedral this whole time? I don't remember. I don't know either. I feel like we were somewhere dark and cold. Perhaps they were frozen after all. Future, should we leave Central Cathedral and take them to HQ? Sure. You don't sound so sure. Well, it might be no big deal, but there's something about their names. Their names, I think they sound easy to remember, like Linnell and Fizzle, yeah. Right, that's it. Huh? What do you mean? Their numbers, 28 and 29. They're the same in Linnell, yep, I know it. Fennel and Fizzle, which means these aren't resynthesized, these are resurrected by clamps. What? How could they? Don't you remember, Yuji? How did those two become Integrity Knights? They survived the resurrection arts experiments and chose their calling. And by killing some existing Integrity Knights, they became... So those two were brought back to life. Yes, they must have been.
印象深い名前だよな、ルド。
Those names left quite an impression, didn't they, Cardo?
絶対に忘れないさ。
I'll never forget them, Jared. They took our lives, and our duties, integrity nights. We both have been so happy. We had no memories of the heavens, but surely we look forward to it even then. Being summoned to the surface and showing our powers, integrity nights. Till those two stopped us. It was really just unforgivable. But you're just the same, aren't you? You're here to take away our knighthood. No, where? Shut up, we'll never let you. No, for integrity knights, they don't look that impressive. We'll never give up our names or our pride as knights. Is there any way to avoid a fight? Doesn't seem like it. We can't stop here. I love how it's Asuna in this scene, despite the fact she said nothing. Get back here, Cardo. It's green versus black. Who wins? I really wonder what Jared's doing while we're trying to duel Cardo. Now it's all against you, Cardo. You know what, let's do an ally scale. Finish it. Come on, Jared. I'm gonna skip the obvious joke there as well. If I can get him with another ally skill. It all depends on how quick the thing loads. Yep, ally skill. I'm on it. Give it to me. Finish it. Oh, I didn't finish it with an ally skill. But he's still way near dead. There goes Jared. That should hopefully level us as well. We won somehow, but man, even a revived Integrity Knight is bad news. Yeah, but we can't rest yet. Let's head to the top floor as soon as we can. I mean, did they even have a divine object? Yeah, we're 47 now. Nice. No, thank God it's saved. Examine. Head upstairs. Of course, this one shows up right now. Does it make me wonder if those two were supposed to have some divine object, because we didn't really know anything. But it is interesting we got to see somewhat what the knights were who before Vanel and Vizel were. But is this the reborn administrator? Oh, isn't it the same? You're the grimy criminals and the integrity puppets. Thank you so much for coming to our little celebration. Damn you, Hersheyun. You really brought the Pontifex. Mother dearest, everyone's here to celebrate your awakening and ascension. Control. I control all and rule. I. She's acting strange. Is that really the administrator? Mother, the Pontifex didn't have a son. D. One wouldn't want to let something grow in her pure, beautiful body. One of the tainted blood, such as I, could never be allowed to be born from out of her body. Shin, what the hell are you? What's going on? What is this administrator? Appears to be a raised minion, but it's different from the others we've seen. Seems to have no will of its own, just a cloud of memories. Answer me, Hersheyun, what the hell have you done? Is this gonna be a CGI? Shut up, you criminal! He also has weird eyebrows. What's going on? Stop your yammering, your voice grates on my ears. Better not be grimy criminals have entered the central cathedral. I can't stand it. That mother's murderer is breathing the same air as her. It's unacceptable. Sacrilege, I want to crush your insolent vocal cords. You what? All my self-restraint to appear calm in front of you. The time I saw you, your ugly black sword, I yearned to destroy everything. Why? Because I killed the administrator? How many times have I dreamed of killing you with these hands? But just killing you isn't enough. I'll show you endless, boundless pain! I won't let you die so easily. I'll torture you until you beg for death! I can't do the madness and keep up with his lines. And yet, I do like you just a little. Because you gave me the opportunity to bring Mother back as my mother alone. Okay, I think he's just fucking insane. But not the good insane like Kefka. Who are these people? It seems they weren't even worth remembering, but I'll help you recall. These are the criminals who tried to kill you, Mother. Criminals? I know you're not quite stable yet, Mother, but I'm sure you understand. You have to kill them, for your sake, Mother, now that you've finally awoken. What are you talking about, you bastard? Now use your divine power and slaughter these criminals. Dearest Pontifex, Administrator. Oh, she's got that shield as well, huh? Dance Velvet. What? Oh, I'm frozen. Dude, what is that shield? Doesn't seem like it's effective. Well, that wasn't much of a fight. Congratulations. Quest complete. Well, Adon, it seems you're still as skilled as when you defeated Mother before. I mean, you gave him all that grinding experience. With the lamps. I won, but why does this feel wrong? Something strange? The administrator is dead, so why is he so calm? Is that what you're thinking right now? Hershey, and you... you were, weren't you? Oh, you utter fool. I defeated that pontifex you call your mother, so why are you laughing? Well, how upset would you be if I how upset would you really be if I broke a mere clay doll of yours? Are you saying it doesn't matter because that was only a minion's body? Yes, her new body may have broken, but Mother's mind can never break. And this clay doll was only a test. It was never worth housing her mind. New body test, then where's her flux light? Flux light? Oh, you mean her soul? As she is now, Mother has no need of one. Even her body was nothing more than an object made from this giant tree. If it's an object, then how's it moving forward? Thanks to the police who once swore fealty to Mother before betraying her? The Integrity Knights. I heard that you stole memory data about the pontifex from the Integrity Knights. Correct, and I would appreciate you not scoffing at our memories as mere data. I mean, they are. The force that allows Mother to move is the Knights' respect for the pontifex, and their love for her. Love? I collected all the love from the Knights' memories and rebuilt Mother's consciousness. You mean, it could be the same principles we used to wake Kirito up. But the new administrator's already been killed and totally lost her body. That's right, shouldn't the consciousness and that Hershey'n built have died with her? You said the administrator doesn't need a flux light now. But she does need both a consciousness and a personality, which means... So you made the administrator's consciousness by substituting the soul. You truly think there's something in this world that plays the role of a human soul? The entire concept of souls is so restricted, so limiting. People aren't defined by anything so insignificant as a soul. Incorrect? Excuse me? Pardon? Surely you, whose incarnation allows you to manifest and defeat Mother, understand. I've never forgotten Mother. Not for one moment. I can recreate her face, her voice, everything in my mind at any time. It doesn't matter if her soul has been destroyed. Then me, she's eternal. Ask what he used. I get you're trying to say, but I'm asking what you used for this. Not very sharp, are you? Very well. I suppose I can give you a bit more help. Despite her soul being gone, memories of her still exist, compiled elsewhere. Thus, even if her body is destroyed, those memories can be reconstructed. An alternate memory in place of a flux light. No way. It's the main visualizer, isn't it? Oh, is that what you call it? Mother only called it a vault of memories, but... Yes, Mother's consciousness currently exists in this so-called main visualizer. What does having a consciousness inside the main visualizer even mean? It's the same as the other entities without flux light, like Charlotte or the dragon. They don't have flux light, so their minds are stored in the main visualizer instead. Wait a sec. Your theory makes sense, but doesn't that mean... Yeah, exactly. He's recreated someone's mind and body, put them together, and reanimated them. That's just... it's profaning the dead. I think he's supposed to be insane, so... What's so funny? Your actions are profane, not mine. Killing Mother, demigod of this world. You outsiders came to this world with your so-called justice and destroyed it. No one loved this world more deeply than Mother, and you trampled that love. You labor a great misconception. I am not the one who planned this. You don't mean... Indeed, it was my beloved Mother. As I slept, I heard Mother's beautiful incarnated voice. So long it had been. She told me of the vault, the existence of the soul, and how to resurrect her. That hideous clown was dead, freeing up the title of Senate Representative. Still not his title. You say you were sleeping. Does that mean you were frozen? I loathe to admit it. To the likes of an authority aspect, yes, I suppose so. Regardless, Mother allowed me to awaken. Understand your reasoning to some degree. What you've done is horrific. But if your plan was successful, why is that the pontifex is like that? Is that what was bothering you? True, Mother is no longer quite the same as the pontifex you once knew. Despite her consciousness being compiled from those stolen memories, connecting an unstable mind to a half-finished body like this is no simple feat. I've tried many bodies, but my own ventriloquism is much more effective. Oh, that's right. Dear Savior, care to witness an encore performance? Oh, Hershey, what a good boy you are. My perfect, precious child. But I jest, lies like that aren't what I desire. What are you getting at? Mother is calling. I have no time to waste with dolls, or any of you for that matter. The next in command will deal with you. I've always found him disgusting and unpleasant, but he's surprisingly useful. Hold on, the administrator's calling? What are you talking about? We must go after him. Are we gonna get to fight that stupid clown again? Just what is Hershey trying to achieve? He said Mother is calling, and something about an unstable body. Can't be. Kirito? Hershey is planning a full resurrection on the top floor. Let's hurry. Where is that? My headphones are tangled in my controller now. I love it how I can run all the way up here, but it's still... I'm guessing this is to give you more chances to go back to Centauria. And why did I just return to Centauria? Ah, whatever. Hopefully I can warp. Okay. Do I need to talk to Alice? Nope. No, I guess here. Wait, is there a side quest here? Like, whose side quest could this be? Ah, whatever. We're focusing on taking on the administrator. But this time we'll go on the right way. Head upstairs. So who's next in command? I want to say it's the clown, but who knows? Watch, it's Meneda's fiance. No, he's not. He doesn't exist anymore. Is this just me or is it hot in here? No, I feel it too. Is that what it is? You have to... Well, it is what it is. You'll have to endure it. It'll take more than this to... Well, yep. Oh. What was that? It sounded familiar. No, it can't be. Oh. Well, I guess we can kill him again. It looks like Chukin has fused with the genie from that spell. Good, I want to see his ugly clown face. Number 30, traitors. He spotted us. Your eminence. Hey, there's no eminence in shadow here. I shall gladly give my life annihilating these rebels. Get ready, here he comes. Beloved Eminence, I beg of you. Please cast your beauteous eyes on what I do for you. Come on. Come on, you damn clown. I don't care if you're in a giant fire genie right now. You are still dying behind my hand. I wonder if he'll let me get a chance to cast this. Oh, you can't say I don't have ice in my veins. Okay, I want to say I've seen Kirito use. I want to say it was in the Excalibur arc with the learn that no, I guess I can't. Oh, it's because Asuna's down. We're gonna have to wait for. Oh, and Sinan's about to be down. Oh no, I think she is down. Damn. Well, we'll wait for them both to get up and try this. As long as Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't die. I mean, it's 10 seconds for us. Sina, even less since I've said that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. She's up now. Sinon. Yeah, they don't seem to say anything different. Not bad. Oh look, they're all fully healed now. I definitely don't regret using that skill. Group up and hit him till he dies. Not a great issue. Oh, looks like I got another Arts God. Aw, we finished it before I could finish him up. And where the hell is my head? Bye-bye, Genie. I'm glad for you to give me another chance to kill him. Just coming back from the dead didn't make him any less of a pest. No, it doesn't seem so. At least he's dead. So Hershian's using this genie to hold us off? We may need to buy time for a true resurrection of the Pontifex. But how? No time for worrying about that. We need to keep moving. You're right. What in the world is he? Final battle. Looks like we're in the end game. The top floor. At long last, I can see the real you. Dearest mother, you are and always have been my only hope and my one despair. See, this time you shall. System call. Connect to material. Oh mother, your form is divine as it ever was. As it is filled with the light of all life poured into this body. Mother, this is it, your true body. This time your resurrection will be complete. Mother, oh mother. To love is to control. Control is my purpose. Yes, your control is what I long for. System call. Boy, resources, absorbing device. Yes, reclaim this world. Let it be the second advent of our perfect God. Eek! What is it? What's happening? The address location has been cut off again? Rather, this feels like... Oh, with the Administrator's incarnation. Complete and perfect resurrection. Congratulations, Mother. System call. Update connection. Even again, good work reconstructing my consciousness. You've done well. Thanks to your effort, I've returned in flawless condition. Your words honor me. Mother, seems we have some vermin down below. Shall I dispose of them? No, I want you to stay here. But why? Perhaps, well, I'm still a bit drowsy. Perhaps I want to enjoy our reunion. Whatever you wish, my dearest mother. I'm still not sure what he calls her mother. Does anyone else hear rain? Their mother never sang them lullabies. The children of darkness don't talk and don't laugh. Coo you, coo you. They just wash their hands in a dark bloodbath. Poor thing. Are you a lost child of Vecta? What's your name? Where did you come from? Don't worry, you can come and live with us now. You've been lonely since our son left home. You can be our child now too. Come now, say something. Oh God. Stay back. Did he just kill them? Ask, they won't share their name. Sweet, kind. Leoria turned out the same. Having grown up in silence, all sounds were painful to the children of darkness, and so they disposed of them like animals. Are we getting Hershey's backstory? Singular unit detected. Tracing ID. Coordinates fixed. Report complete. I was surprised to learn that such units existed. Not knowing how to speak, you raised your authority without knowing the taboos. It's okay, there's nothing more to fear. You can stay here. But I won't do to leave you without names. Allow me to give you some. The children heard a beautiful voice and reached out to that bright light. You are... You are who? Finish your sentence, lady! Administrator. We meet again, irregular boy, and... Yes, I remember that face. You're from House Orthanios. Lady Pontifex, you recognize me? Don't call her Lady Pontifex. Mother, why would you call this person's face? That's appearance data is passed down, largely unchanged. Even if impurities enter the bloodlines every so often, it won't thin out easily. See, that's very like you to observe, Mother. Is it? My current self is made of others' memories. Perhaps it was one of yours. I'm just scared if that actually canon. Yes, maybe so. Still a regular boy, I didn't expect to see you again. What business could you have possibly have with me? If you're going to do the same thing as before, you can bet I will too. If you intend to make innocents suffer any further, I too will raise my sword. Precisely what I expected you to say, I see. Whose memory did you take that from? You shall not lay a single finger on Mother. I won't allow it. I've been waiting to kill your ass. And you defective Orthonos, I'll eliminate you once and for all. After the pleasantry of making you suffer horrifically, of course. Try it then. If you want to get in my way again, I won't hesitate to crush you. Let's go, Medina. Right, I'll put my trust in you. Right, his stupid barrier. Although it looks like sword skills aren't... Stop using that sword skill. There. Got rid of his stupid shield. So I guess despite what happened last time, sword skills are not the way to go to break it. Well, now I can beat his ass. Oh god, it's back. No, I guess you can use sword skills. How can you break that thing? Like we're... Okay, I'm gonna wait to break when it breaks next time before I use my Earth Gauge. I used to finish skills instead of what I was looking. But we got a Starburst stream. Is his outfit getting bloodier as we keep hitting him? I love that. Oh yeah, it is. Oh no, it restored. It might have just been the shield restoring. might have been wrong. Sword skills do work. I swear, I can't tell if he's getting bloody or not. It's so weird. Not a bad effort. For all those who've been sacrificed, I'll never forgive you, Hirschian. What do you do then? Bound by the taboo index? What is it you can possibly do? I'm the head of household Thanaeus. I will always be proud, strong, and righteous. Near my father, I will destroy you for betraying my honor. Why are you laughing? Now. You love your ancestors so dearly, do you not? I think a celebration is in order for your impending reunion. How'd you realize it? What are you saying? I didn't read that line. Long, long ago, an unfortunate child was born in the heart of Westeroth. He never knew his father's face, and his mother became mute and died. This child knew not even of the existence of the taboo index. To sate his hunger and protect himself, he killed any animal he encountered. He knew nothing of language, so humans were no different from any other beasts. Oh. The pontifex found this child and saw he was born with high sacred arts potential. The child was eventually made an observer in the Senate and an executioner. He disposed of the friars who failed in experiments and weren't worth resetting. Damn. He used sacred arts to torture those who attempted to save. Damn. All noble tasks that the Integrity Knights and their justice could never carry out. Eventually, the Pontifex froze the child's life, much like the Integrity Knights. The child was grateful as he felt the Pontifex's love. Dude, he felt it was out of love that the Pontifex granted him eternal life. And that child was you, but what does that have to do with anything? Now, the story isn't over yet. You're just as rude as the 5th generation head. No, you just talk too much. You knew the 5th generation head. How? When did you even meet? Sure that other hand is not holding the sword. I believe it was during the tests. Yes, the tests and the defects, most of them which failed. To be clear, I knew the head of House Orthanios through the 5th generation. The heads of House Orthanios. Wait, so those things you said before were true? Let me first ask you this. What made you think they were lies? All those defective leaders were ideal playmates to me after they failed Mother. The fuck did he do? Playmates? Indeed, there's no value in the life of a defective failure. Isn't the defective part already enough for the failure? Mother ordered me not to kill them, so I could emoliate and then heal them. Damn. True to their motto, they were strong. No matter the torture, their pride remained. You did that to my ancestors, but why? First it was out of sheer curiosity. Eventually, however, I came to hate them. The time I spent with Mother, she was plagued by an unusual phenomenon. Memory capacity would reach its limits and she would forget even my name. But she never forgot the Othanios, no matter the generation. Each would fail the test, each generation brought to the white prison just the same. Othanios, that unforgivable bloodline continued unbroken. What? Oh, the experience with House Othanios, how I remember those days. Tried putting stress on their flux light in order to activate the module. Though I could get a faint reaction, the test would always end in failure. I sought to make them more durable by having them marry relatives. That didn't go especially well. These tests, were they all used the power? Were they all used to the powers I have? Indeed, but generation after generation produced nothing but failing defects. So, she wanted the NPCs? They were useless individually, so I can decide to concentrate their power. No, is that gem made from the generations of people from House Othanios? Indeed, correct. In gem form, you would be able to remember them even if you forgot. No, you're saying that thing is my ancestors? But only up through to the head of the 5th generation, right, Mother? Yes, since someone had to go and pollute their bloodline. What do you mean? So you still haven't caught on? I so despise how slow you all are. You Othanios are all the same. Yet still you were present in Mother's memories. I hated you so very much. All because you had that pure blood I could never have. Pure blood? Mother was so interested in that blood of yours, so I decided to ruin its purity. Wait, what do you mean? The 5th had vanished because she became pregnant in a illegitimate union. Filed before a lawful marriage, she bore a child with impure blood. You really are so similar. No matter what I did to her, she never lost her pride. I'm not sure I like where this is going. But after that, she was unable to bear children to her wedded husband. What did he do? Oh god. And so the pure Othanios line was cut off, and only the tainted lived on. You don't mean, no. It's not possible. Oh, what the fuck did he do? What the fuck did he do? Told you, I grew up knowing nothing of the taboo index. It is possible. Mother told me once that quite rarely a unit or human is born irregularly. They shouldn't be able to exist, but my desire to file the bloodline prevailed. Or defile the bloodline. Like Mother, I conducted an experiment, and oh, the bliss when it succeeded. Oh, fuck, what did he do? No, it can't be. It's not true. You. Shall I force you to face the truth? Let me put it into words for you. My blood runs through your veins. I ended the pure bloodline of House Othonios. Oh, the fifth generation head did fairly well in the experiments at first. If she were to wed to her own sire, perhaps that would produce a fitting vessel for their power. So Mother told me. So I had to eliminate that possibility. I couldn't let them steal any more of Mother's attention. And just as planned, once the Othonios blood was defiled, Mother had no more interest in them. Plus, how could I ever believe this garbage? Why would you even... I thought I made it obvious. I wanted to completely erase House Othonios from Mother's memory. For one thing, isn't it ridiculous that Mother calls defects like you by name? Isn't that all you like? The truth won't change. I am your distant grandson. Oh God, please tell me he didn't just do that. How does it feel to face your beloved ancestor? Can you still rise against me? So somewhere along the line, he slept with her and said, no, all you did was contaminate House Othonios' bloodline. You're no house ancestor of mine. Oh no, don't you see how much you take after me? How you fight for what you love by any means necessary? How many you've been complicit to sacrificing just to restore your name? No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Oh, defiling your horrid bloodline really was worth it after all. What? Even though I was punished and Mother kept me frozen for a long time, it paid off. Well, he definitely slept with her. But we spent too long talking. We should finish this. Oh, God. Using you and your tainted blood still isn't enough. This time I will destroy you and purge you from Mother's memory. Mother's resurrection is now complete. There's no need for the defective Othonios any longer. Isn't that so, Mother? This jewel I made from Othonios, it really brings everything back. I remember it all so well. All the hopes and disappointment I had for that house. Mother? So you're always calling me Mother, but who are you anyway? What are you called? What? I just can't seem to recall at all, even though you helped me with all these things. But while I was sleeping, didn't you call out to me? Not to you specifically. I sent that message and a number of people had frozen. I feel like it should be to a number of people. That can't be. You just happen to be the one who listened. I do appreciate that, certainly. Do vaguely remember you. You were involved in the Othonios experiments. That's even funnier. He's made from... She was extra from his memories. Like you were saying earlier, you contaminated the Othonios bloodline, which prevented further tests. But I still can't remember your name. Still, you've been a great help. You can go now. I won't be needing you any further. Mother, why? I was the one who awakened you. Hush, be a good boy and don't get in the way. What are you trying to do? System call. Form object ID N2550 to N2554. Sword shape. Is that a spell to turn those jewels into a sword? I finally found a way to use you. Come and be my sword. Why make a sword from these? I don't know, but we're in trouble, Kirito. If we don't stop that incarnation, the blood, my ancestors, Pontifex can simply melt it away just like that. Mother, my mother, I've done everything, anything, all for you. Could you quiet down? I can't concentrate on the ritual. Do you want their blood that much? What can be the blood of Arthanius possibly give you? Now, no fooling around. If, even after all this, you still desire those worthless Arthanius blood, then I will desire it to be the Arthanius. I will take this loathsome blood inside myself this time. What are you? I want to live in your memories, Mother, to make it so you won't forget me. This is like weird and yandere-esque, like... Oh, that cannot be healthy. What the hell is going on? I think it might be in... There's no way that's possible. My, this child is a handful. Taking the transformation arts I meant for the jewel. Matter transformation art? I didn't see the matter part. Does this mean I get to kill him finally? And I wonder what the hell he's gonna turn into, but please tell me I get to kill him. That transformation, it's not making a sword. Whatever that is, it is not a sword. I really wish I knew what the... I don't even know how to respond to that. Kill it with fire? No. I've finally done it. I didn't just taint the Arthanius blood, I joined it. Like, what the... I don't even know how to describe that. But I feel filthy as Arthanios seeps into my body and soul. Arthanios loved my mother and etched into her memory. Is this what you wanted? I defiled horse Arthanios' blood. I shall break it. Mother, look at me. You insist, I'll watch to see how far you go. Now then, Medina Arthanios. I'm now one with your beloved ancestors. Kill them now if you can. I'm not letting this happen. Oh, looks like you don't have an incarnation shield. Those faces, generations of House Arthanios. Fall back a minute, I'll handle this fight. No. Those are my ancestors, whom he tortured and defiled. I must set them free. Just be me, tainted or not, this is my bloodline, and I shall end this. Okay. I will assist you, Medina. Thank you, Alice. Let's go, everyone. To set House Arthanios free. Struggle as much as you like. I will destroy House Arthanios for all time. As long as he gets to die, finally, I'm done with this man. Got no more shields. So I can see how far. I don't know if he's meant to have a lot of health or he's got a low amount of health. Oh, we'll use an ally skill on him probably soon. And that's only if Dawson and Sinon can survive this. Remember, good. And I use my final art instead. I'll start the stream. Okay, I definitely think all that color on him is supposed to be blood. Just bleeding. Sigh of madness, that's a skill. I am the only one who avoided that. That one, not so much. I'd say we're almost near half his health, though. Okay, if I can dig into it just long enough for an ally skill, I can hopefully. I think they're supposed to get healed afterwards. Oh wait, yes. Damn it, I did it again. All Starburst stream. Whatever. I mean, it's not like they can't resurrect. I sidestepped. Did I sidestep twice? Alright, let's check that out for Sinon. Okay, wait, no, I gotta wait for Sinon to come back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why can't I? Alright, good, now it worked. I'm on it. Leave it to me. Finish it. Yeah, see, it does. Oh, they didn't heal Asuna. Maybe it was just Asuna healing. Well, he's almost dead anyways. Boom. And that's all she wrote. Congratulations, look at me. Quest complete. I've never been so disgraced, even after I joined my most hated bloodline. Mother, are you watching me now? I am prepared to give up everything for you. You're still not dead. Using me and this Orthonius blood for your experiments. Kill me if you'd like. Just look at me. Tell me you need me. Love me. Why? Why would you go so far for the Pontifex's love? She's forgotten your name. Even when you became a monster, she smiles and says nothing. No matter how much you yearn for her, your voice will never reach her. You know, the more and more I look at, part of her hair is black. What'd you know? Tainted by my own blood. How dare you pity me? That doesn't sound like pity, man. Dumbass. I will never forgive you. Mania, look out. I will always despise you until Mother calls me by the name she gave me. Doesn't she not even know it anymore, though? Then we agree on one thing. I will never forgive you either. Doesn't matter if I carry your blood. The house within us, whose honor I seek to restore, has no record of your name. So I shall free you from it, from the prison of this internal bloodline. Please tell me he's dead now. Are you alright? Yes, thank you, Alice. I'm proud of you. You fought valiantly. Yeah, you did really well, Medna. Is anyone watching the Pontifex Kyoto? With my own hands, It's okay, you did the right thing. I promise you that. Seriously, no one's watching the Pontifex. She's just floating in the air watching this. Mother, help me. Look, yeah, see, I told you he's not dead. Make sure he's dead. Stab him. That looks painful. I wanted was for you to need me. That was my only purpose. My life meant nothing unless you were watching me. Purpose? What are you talking about? Mother. Of course you have a purpose. I'll show you. I have a purpose? Yeah, so don't worry, just sleep now. Good boy, my Hersheyan. Mother. Why did you forget my name, Mother? Even though you remember hers. Because I need her blood, of course. Are names really so important, anyhow? What did you come here for? Why do you look so sad? If you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Such
weird eyebrows. I hated her for virtue, her morals, everything. Why did you do? Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think this was consensual. That's why I tainted her blood. If that's what I wanted, it's what I wanted more than. Yeah, I don't think he did that consensually. You can't even blame Reki for that one because I don't think he has anything to this story. System call. D. Fuse creature. Convert to sword. What? Told you he's not dead. She planned to fuse Hercian and the Orthanio's gem into a sword. I mean, is the gem still even available? Fine, I tried so many times, but I couldn't transform the gem on its own. Just as I thought, I needed memories with a strong connection to it. Told you someone should have been watching the Pontifex. Is that supposed to be a reforged silver entry? You really are a good boy. So it's the same principle as the sword golem. It's similar, yes. But there is a difference. And what is that? Sword golem was forged from desire. Desire from love, lovers, and family made it come alive. To make this sword, I needed memory with a passion longing for the Orthanio's blood. Whether that longing was love or hatred made no difference. That's why he fused. No other human longed for Orthanio's blood as strongly as he did, even as he loathed it. Sometimes hatred can motivate as much, or even more than love. Here's the proof. Fusion and transformation brought by hatred. I never thought it was possible. But never imagined he'd become such a monster. His heart must have been twisted. Wait, was this your plan all along? Did you make Hercian hate our house? And so he longed for you as so much and did so much for your sake. I never made such an elaborate plan, but he worked out so perfectly I used him. Yeah, just a reminder that you never wanted the Administrator's love. He ended the concentration of the bloodline, halting my experiments. Ironic that he himself would be the one to move them forward again. Not sure why her experiments needed a sword, though. How can you be so cold? He did everything for you. Why do you care? It was he who defiled your bloodline. Or you perhaps feel a familiar connection to him now. You. Alright, the sword is complete. I really ought to thank you. Thank you for helping me with my revival, Medna. I'm sure your ancestors are proud. They shouldn't be. If they are, they shouldn't be. What are you talking about? How cold? Tainted and transformed or no? They're still your ancestors. It's Trosis, to what end did you conduct these horrific experiments?
この実験を繰り返したのです。
So she could use the data from the real world. She need to experiment on the module. You were perfectly correct, irregular boy. Data from the real world? Yeah, it's only a guess, but... Mina's module has something to do with the NPCs with data from the real world. And the number of lost children of Vecta suddenly increased after you died. Yes, I heard it from him. A reserve forces module called the safety valve was passed through House Orthanios. Someone from the house... Him? The reserve forces module summons personality data from the outside world. Make into the new soldiers when the human realms is low on manpower. You're trying to use outside data for something, but it always failed. That's why you made gems out of several modules and fused them together, right? I don't understand everything you and Kirito are saying, but I understand this. Use my house for your experiments, destroying our lives to make your gems. You call us defects so we can mix with other families and interbreed. Yes, but thanks to a certain defilement, all that effort was wasted. It was my death that awakened your... Buddies, my experiments were for nothing. For nothing unforgivable. Do you know just how much we defects have suffered? Yeah, man. This is actually really fitting for Quinella's personality. She does not give a shit. Oh yeah, the taboo index. You're trying to defy me, you can't even break the seal. I hardly remember you. You remind me of the fifth head, promising but troublesome. Administrator. Press to move my feet or grip my sword. Not sure why that door opened. Oh, Cardinal. I was wondering, where the hell is Cardinal? She did fly up here, but has made no appearance. It's been a long time, Quinella. Oh, thank God the lines are... Give me a breather. You really have outdone yourself with that weapon. You've grown condescending since we last met Lysareth. But that feeble body, no amount of condescension will bring you to my level. Don't be too sure about that. At the very least, I figured out how you came back to life. You have? Yes, while I was analyzed in the cathedral Cedar, she was invoking the spell words. So now I know exactly what commands you used and what you did. Well, Lysareth, would you like to tell everyone now? That defeating me is impossible? What? Cardinal? She speaks the truth. We cannot defeat her. It's all thanks to you, boy. What? Why? That I am alive today is thanks to the memory you gave me. That of the Gygas Seder. When I struck the finishing blow with the Night Sky Blade? Exactly. In the moment of my death, I saw a way out. I realized the means to escape death lay within the blade that pierced my body. The Night Sky Blade's memories, the Gygas Seder's resource absorption. Yes, even as the corpse, as long as there are resources, I can avoid disappearing. In that moment, she constructed her own consciousness in the main visualizer. It was a bit harder than I expected, but Hershey fulfilled his purpose. Hey, she remembered his name. He created a temporary consciousness and transferred my Fluxlight data into it. Then I was able to establish my consciousness in the main visualizer. She created an absolute personality in an unreachable place. In other words, she beat death. What will you do now, boy? The death of my body means nothing. I can be brought back every single time. Will you fight endlessly, or will you submit to my control? Is there really no way this time? Resolve isn't enough for this fight. What can I do? Seems you finally understand. I quite like that serious face. Correct me if I'm wrong, nowhere in her description does she say she needs resources to revive. Well, she said resources. She has the resource, but she has what would constantly make her body. I quite like that serious face. You finally understand. I quite like that serious face. Reminds me of the last time we fought here in this very room. Speaking of which, Lizareth had to offer me her life in exchange for yours. In the end, you refused the offer, though. How does it feel, Lizareth? I don't understand the purpose of that question. How does it feel to see the man who rejected you in his state of resignation? Your taste is as poor as ever. Besides, Kirito hasn't given up. Cardinal? In my long 200 years, I have followed countless lives through my familiars. But even so, I was dumbstruck by your inexplicable tenacity. Kirito, don't give up. Even if your past actions ended in failure, try again. Overcome your fear and give your blade new meaning. It may lead to victory. See only that moment and succeed, swordsman Kirito. New meaning. I'm going to invoke a command. I cannot promise it will work, but desperate times. Okay, let's do it then. Never the one to second guess. Thank you for your wonderful speech, Lizareth. Have you decided, boy? Yeah, I have. I'm going to fight. Lizareth wasn't wrong. You're tenacious to a fault. You're so resolved in a situation such as this. You may be right, but I didn't just decide now. When I set out from the northern cave as a boy. When I decided to leave the village to become a swordsman. When I said to fight the Axum Church to save the world. My friends came to save me. If I give up now, it would betray all those moments in our resolve. Everything was for this. For the people sacrificed so much. For the future of the underworld. Administrator, I will destroy you. So much couldn't stand it to begin quest. You think that shield is gonna be enough to stop me? She's tanky, but she'll go down anyways. Didn't really put up much of a fight. He's mostly just dodging. She's just giving the occasional strike. I wouldn't say dodging even. Yeah, even her outfit, she's getting that same blood effect. It's kind of impressive. And I wonder how long it's been going on, because I've only noticed it with Hershien and Vanilla. Oh, it never stays. Stardust Stream! She's already half. Damn, I didn't even realize we're gonna fight to the end. So much I couldn't stand. Damn, that was a lot of experience. 1200. What if we'll get a level up just for these final quests? It's over, Administrator. Huh. You have a sense of humor, boy. I will never die. My love for this world is eternal. You have no right to talk of love.
あんたは本当の愛を知
You're nothing of true love. You're nothing but a pompous tyrant.
どこまでも
There are no limits to your disrespect. Kirito. Next remains visualizer. This is.
メインビジュアライザーよ
That was just bad, Magus. Administrator.
まったく落ちび
That little run got me. Unbelievable.
どういうことだ
How?
まさか坊や
Don't tell me you went along with her plan without even knowing, boy.
ああ俺は
Yeah, I trust
カー
her.
デナを信じている
Is that so?
坊やの剣が私の体を
Instant before your blade pierced me, she invoked a
落ちびさん
command.
の術式を唱えたメインビジュアライザーと
She connected your flex light to the main visualizer,
術式それによって坊や
thus sending your consciousness inside
メ
it.
インビジュアライザー内に送られたってことね
それじゃああんたは
Then you're... Yes, what you see is my consciousness itself.
私の意識そのものよ
そうか肉体
It's
を
pointless to destroy your body, so she sent me here to destroy your
直
mind.
接メインビジュアライザーの意識を消すために
そうみたいね
Fear so, but her plan ends here.
おちびさんの計画はここまでねアサートメインコアプロセスを
Assert main core process authority. Reject all access.
これよりこ
From now
の
on, access to this area is denied. You're a bird in a cage now, boy.
中の鳥同然
そうか
You're stuck in here too,
言わ
Administrator.
れたのはあんたも同じだぜアドミニストレーター
笑わせないで
Don't make me laugh. I have a plan.
私の意識は
My consciousness is firmly integrated into the main visualizer.
つまりこの
This entire world is under my control. One more consciousness is hardly a threat.
一人や二人分の意識など脅威でも何でもないわシステムコー
System
ル
call. Generate invalid attack area.
エクスクルードリソースオブ
Resource of warrior. Replenish module. What?
さあ出番よ
It's time. Blood of the Athanaos, one with the polluted.
オルティナノスの血族たち
遊ぶところだ
Bring it on. I won't go down without a fight.
でたまるか
Why?
わからない
This space is under my control. I've made it all attacks within it invalid.
今の術式によりここは攻撃無効空間となったこの戦力補充モジュール
For weapons beside this reserve forces module, I didn't get in it. What?
そして
I'm disconnected the address. That runt won't be interfering again.
もうおちびちゃんはこの空間をどうにもできはしないさあ血を流し
Come on, let your blood flow. Disappear for all eternity. You regular boy? But fighting goddesses are so fun. And gods. Also, don't ever tell that to Kratos.
キリト君
Is Kyoto okay?
先ほどは術式で
Sending Kyoto alone was all I could do. Now I'll invoke the command for you. No,
だが
this is not good.
もう一度術式を唱えお前たちもキリトと共に何
What? What's wrong? I can't access the main visualizer. Did she disconnect the address?
アドレスを切断しよったかすまない
I'm sorry, it's all in Kyoto's hands now.
しかないようじゃ助けて
Help us, release
私
us.
たちを解放して今の声は
Those voices, they're my
宝
ancestors.
石に閉じ込められた私の先祖たちのもの
Ah! Yeah. Kyoto.
メディナ殿
No, no, you're right. What is it?
どうしたのです私は
I have to
行か
go.
なくてはまさか
To the main visualizer?
ビジュアライザーに無理じゃ
It's not possible.
今の状態
No one has the authority to
何
intervene.
者も干渉できぬ分かっています
I know, but my ancestors are calling me. There are things I must
私の先
protect.
祖が私を呼
Is her eye still reflected, having issues with the right seal?
それに
Well, we'll see.
私には
Nope.
守りたいものがあるのです。メディナ殿の額
On your forehead.
もしかして
Could it be?
まさか
Modules are resonating?
しているじゃと？カーディナル様、
Colonel, everyone, I'm sorry for being selfish.
勝手な行動をとって申し訳ありません。それでも
But I must help
私は
Kirito.
キリトの元へ向かいます。メディナ殿、何を
What are you saying, Meta? It's too dangerous. The seal of the right eye.
それにあなたは右目の封印をアリス様
I'll save Kirito, even if it costs me my life.
この命をかけてでもキリトを守り抜き助けます。
What just happened? Okay then. No. What happened?
アドミニストレータが
The module the administrator brought into the main visualizer resonate with Medina.
モジュールが共鳴した。いや、正確
No, it's her will. Her answer to the voices of the generations.
血を持つ先祖代
It's
々
for
の
ancestors.
残留した思念が彼女を呼び、メディナはそれに応えた。メディナ殿は真意
Her will, you mean she used incarnation to teleport?
ああ、そうじゃ。
You could say that. Commands weren't enough to get her there.
一人送ることはできなかったが、真意があれば。
However, incarnation may have made it possible.
それなら、
And we can use incarnation to get there too.
メインビジュアライザーに。いや、
No, the resonance between herself and the module enabled it.
彼女自身のモジュー
So
ル
that
が
was not
共鳴があったら
incarnation.
ゆえじゃ。つまり
You would need some kind of
な
catalyst.
しではたどり着けない。そんな。
Oh no, Kirito.
いいじゃん。それでも
But this world has incarnation. There's only one thing to do.
だったらやることはただ一つ。キリトさんの無事を祈り。
We have to send our prayers to him in the main visualizer.
送りましょう。そうね。思い
No one can do that better than me. Kirito, Medina, be safe.
メディナ、無事でいて。私は二人を信じる。
I believe in them. Kirito and Medina would never lose.
負けたりなんてしない。
And Kurt, let's pray for their safety. Oh, they all take the stands. What will it be, boy? Will you submit to your inevitable destruction?
私に壊される。
悪いが
Sorry, but I don't intend to give up. There are all sorts of ways to dodge.
方法はいくらでもあるはずだからな。
What?
任せたな。
Sorry to keep you waiting, Kirito.
メディナ
Man, how'd you get in here?
ご先祖様の声が聞こえたんだ。
Heard the voices of my ancestors, and
お前を一人で
I couldn't let you take all the credit for yourself.
おいしい手柄を取られてたまるかよ。
そういうこと。
See, this lowly human resonated with the crystal, came here.
宝石と共鳴してここに来るなんて生意気ね。でも実験をした効果
How
は
interesting. I didn't expect that much will to remain in the crystal.
この宝石に残っていたとはね。とはいえ無駄よ。
Regardless, you have no chance. You cannot
私に
defy
逆
me.
らうことはできない。
No, but
私はそれでも
I will not be controlled.
あなたの支配から。
フラクトライトが崩壊する前に
You will give in before your flex light collapses,
で
but
その
first,
前に私が終わりにして
I shall
あげ
end
る
you. I don't know. Oh.
遠隔技ならば届くかも
Do you think a ranged skill would reach me? You don't grasp the situation.
この空間には
In this space, only this sword's attacks meet their mark. That is absolute. Kirito, you mean attacking is useless?
攻撃が無意味だというのか。
I mean, this is the guy who attacked them at mortal objects, and I stay back until I can come up with a plan.
次の策を立てるまで
そんなものはないと
Told you, there's nothing you can do. Ah, Kirito. I may have put in too deep, but this is nothing.
こんなのどうってことない大丈夫だメディナ
It's fine, Mena. I'll beat her. I'm the only one who can.
俺しかきっとこいつを倒せない
Why do you always shoulder the burden alone? Why do you always try to be the hero? I mean, he is literally the hero of Aincrad. I'm not from this world. We have to bear the responsibility for creating it.
世界を作った責任は俺たちが受け負う必要があるもう
I don't want to see any more sacrifice. I don't want anyone else. I don't want anyone to die. You idiot! Hey, I'm trying to give a speech here.
一生懸命死ねって
Kirito, you are a lovable idiot. You're not alone. You're not the only one protected in this world.
かつてお前が私に教えてくれたように
Doubts, Mena.
確実に
There's no doubt that we're both going to die at this rate.
私もお前も死ぬ。きっとお前が殺され
If you
る
die, the Pontifex will bring
最高裁
about even more sacrifices for our plan.
多くの犠牲を生む。
何を考えているんだ
What are you doing? I've made up my mind.
気でも違ったの
Have you gone mad?
そうかもしれません。
Perhaps.
いいわあなたの
So be it. You will
ご先祖様
die by your ancestor's
あなたを
hand.
手にかけてもらう
ええ、構い
I
ま
have
せん。
no argument.
メディナやめろ
Minute, don't
ディスチャージ
discharge. No, Mena, come back.
戻ってこい
感情に支配された人間の
You're slaves to emotion. I simply cannot understand what goes on in your head. No.
この空間では
This space, only a blade born of the power of the Orthanios can be
ご
wielded.
先祖様の宝石を
Oh shit.
つまり
I get what she did. Why she did
オルテナ
that.
スの力を元にした武器以外使えない。そうだな。
Isn't that true?
まさか
You let her slay you on purpose. So basically, she's literally she's gonna pull a Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm the final head of House Orthanios. My time to become its savior has come.
最後の投資。今こそ救世主になる時が来た。
Well, Kirito, once again, you're getting a sword. With my life, I will fulfill this vow. I will not die for you, Pontifex.
最高したい。お前のために死んでたまるか。私は
I believe what I want.
信じたいものを
I decide how I die.
信じる。どのように死ぬかは自分で決める。ご先祖様たちのよう
I
に
should not be used as my ancestors were.
利用されたりしない。
Ugh. And it's moments like this I make sure my channel and my shows when these videos go up, they do not, Mena, they do not have, they're not for children. Kirito, fight alongside me until the end. I believe in you.
最後まで一緒に戦ってくれ。お前なら信じられるから。私の思いを受け取って。
Set my final wish and destroy her. Bring the Pontifex down. God, she's bleeding a lot.
最高資産アドミニストレーターを うして。
She combined with his... Okay, I understand, Meta now. Not just the Night Sky Blade. The Crimson Night Sky Blade. I promise I'll grant your wish. A knight, a blade worthy of a knight. Change your blade without a command. Unexpected, but you won't best me. Now we usher in the end. Let the festivities begin. Strange, it seems that the child's way of speaking transferred. Oh, looks like we can hit her. She's got a level on us. We have no allies. We die, we die. Game, let me frickin' sidestep. There's gonna be no ally skills. Damn, her being tanky in this moment is not fun. But, really? Yo, how would you let me... Really? Monk pass. Am I confused or blind? Kind of curious something. Not sure what that was supposed to do. Yeah, she really does have a lot of health. I've hit her so many damn times, but she's not... Alright, that's right. If I want to do a shield. Well, that didn't work. Gotcha that time. Damn, this is not doing so well for us. How does she keep doing that? I'm not liking this. I wonder if I do this. No, I cannot sheath my swords. So that's not a way to heal. Do I have... What? Oh, we might lose this. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna win this. It's not like I can heal or... Yeah, this might be a loss for us, guys. All time to see what happens when we die. Defiant last strike. Yep, there we go. We died. So we gotta retry that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna save this for... Oh shit, I can't. I guess this is the best I can do for pausing it. But yeah, we're gonna call it here for the night, guys. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around, subscribe. It can only help the channel. We're gonna have to see how we're gonna have to beat her next time. She's got a lot of defense. She's actually, wait, did they lower her level? Interesting. Well, without further ado, we'll save this for next time. And we might be running out of our episodes for SAO. Night Show offline.